Our prior software was extremely cumbersome. It took a great deal of time and effort to find what you were looking for. The inventory was frequently off. Accounts receivable was a struggle, to say the least. It just wasn't efficient. It wasn't efficient at all. The last software we were with had one support person, so if that support person was in a meeting, you had to wait for them to come out, and we weren't with them very long. When we were actually thinking about purchasing point of rental, we were hoping some of the costs would be absorbed by time saved for the front counter people, for all the employees actually. And it has saved at least an entire employee, if not more. Yet, I think in large part because of the productivity, we've had to hire more people because we're busier. We know where our inventory is. Inventory loss has gone way down. It's just been a huge boon to the company. It's made a big difference. For a front counter employee, there is the basic front counter system that's simple to use. It's very intuitive. You create a contract, you send out the reservation, you close it, but you have all these other options. For TBC safety in the trench shoring industry, it's very helpful because a lot of the equipment we rent out is very specific, so we put it all together. And that's what's so exciting about all the enhancements. Every time there's an enhancement, it gets better. This last big one, the fulfillment center, huge for us. It just streamlines everything. We found out where things were, why they were off. It was so much easier to audit the trail. It was so much easier to find where things should be and where they were and fix it. It was kind of like, We have a very complicated product line. There's a lot of options, a lot of variables, and we're in the middle of training 3 new counter people right now. So it can be complicated, but compared to what we're used to, it's night and day. It's night and day. If you don't know what you're doing, you have the help, net help, and if you can't find it there, you call. And this year I was doing something on Halloween on a Saturday, and I called and someone answered. It was like a Christmas miracle. It was great because I had gotten myself into a spot of trouble, and there was someone there to help me. I call and I always get an answer, and it's not always the same person. I can't tell you how many people work there, but I do know that I know them by name and by voice because they're always there, especially when you're training. You know, sometimes you want them to be a new employee to be trained, and you don't know the answer. You can, call up and they'll just walk you through it, and they're very friendly. Point of rental gives us the opportunity to serve them and keep them happy. The on-rent reports, we have them scheduled to go out once a week to the customers who want them, and I swear it cuts down on our phone calls a great deal. And if there's ever a problem, we find out before it's a big problem.